Can I do the side quest?
Fallout New Vegas. When last one, we watched our entire friend get slaughtered. We got political. And now we're here going to look for a guy.
So I don't think you ever said like what the main plot of this DLC is.
So essentially, originally this was supposed to be working as a caravan guard to deliver to New Canaan. Now New Canaan is kind of like this game's version of Christianity.
We should have given you
the New Canaanites are technically like
from what I hear,
Jehovah's Witness of like the Fallout world.
All right.
We get ambushed by a group of tribals and raiders. And now we're just trying to get back to the Commonwealth, but we gotta help these people, these friendly tribals, before they will give us a map to get to the Mojave.
Okay.
So this is Joshua Graham, by far one of the two most famous characters of the DLCs. So a little backstory of Joshua Graham. He originally was he still is a New Canaanite. He at one point came to Zion, fought the tribal stuff, and then he became a member of Caesar's Legion. He ended up becoming the second in command of the Legion, which is called a Legate. He was actually at the original Battle of Hoover Dam, but Caesar's Legion lost. As a Caesar blamed Graham as
the cause.
As the cause the Legion failed. So as a punishment, he covered him in tar, set him on fire, and then threw him into the Grand Canyon.
And left him there to die.
He essentially crawled out and essentially healed himself by covering himself in bandages.
I mean, in all fairness, with the stim packs, I could believe it.
Yeah.
And it gives him identity.
He covered himself in bandages, and now he just is here in Zion helping the tribals.
Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley.
Right. So are the tribals ever explained like how, why, what's the word? They just exist?
There actually is like a side quest that can that does tell you that. And it's actually
I don't think I did it though.
I don't think you did it. I was about to have you do it on this playthrough. I don't think you did.
But essentially, the tribals were like.
Okay, let's start from the guy. Like, there was like this one guy who survived the initial nuclear blast. Of like what started this entire like Fallout.
Yeah.
And over time, his group slowly died out, leaving him to be like the last one left. He had to fight off like I think a bunch of raiders or something.
Yeah.
And in time, there was a bunch of kids that were just slowly wandering around by themselves, and he kind of became this weird godlike being to them because he kept like just leaving random shit for them to find.
Yeah.
Okay.
And over time, that shit kind of mutates over time in culture, and well, he basically is just like, I forgot.
So, what I'm hearing is that they're just survivors of the nuclear bomb. These kids, and then they were tricked or deceived or some sort of word.
He just kept. He was just trying to keep them safe. He wasn't trying to be like a god or anything. He literally just tried to stay as far away from them as possible, just leaving stuff for them to survive.
Oh, like that. Okay, I see what you mean now. Okay. And so then eventually years and years pass, and they essentially sect off into their own tribes. Like. Yeah. Okay. And so that's just that. Did he just... Oh, are you showing off him putting the freaking guns in the same freaking model? That's funny. Okay. But I just...
and basically like over time... I don't know. I'm not sure if he's considered God, but he's definitely, I think, considered something because there's like the one area you enter is like to where you find the last thing for them. The last page of the survive of his diary is in his last resting place, where he basically just died. And that's actually the survivalist rifle is actually his rifle.
Yeah. So one of the big weapons of this game is the 45 weapons.
Yeah.
Which is essentially the Colt 45, like, handgun.
Yeah.
Practically just weapons that are chambered in Smith & Wesson 45, I believe. I really like in this game the 45 pistol. It's just it does a lot of damage, especially later when you have Joshua Graham as a temporary companion. He gives you a buff on
pistols.
Yeah, he gives you a buff on Colt 45 pistols.
Oh.
Which is good. It's funny because every companion has a ranged weapon and a melee weapon, but Joshua's, if you have him switch to a melee weapon, he just uses the handle of his gun.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, he just pistol whips someone.
Okay.
And here's where the game starts to crash.
Bravo.
So you hear that sound?
Yep.
That is the sound of the game crashing on my Xbox.
I will admit, it's extremely unstable on the Xbox.
The game, when you're running these DLCs, sometimes they can be unstable.
Gotcha. I see. Okay, so
yeah,
I
don't know why I let this play out for so long, like I did.
It's funny. But okay, so
it's funny how the same thing happens in Fallout 4.
I can see the game lacks some polish in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's only the 360 port or not.
Sure. But this game, like I said, when you're running DLCs, why do you let this play out so long?
Have you ever run into any of these problems on like your PC version, Cameron?
On the PC, no, I don't have the DLCs on my PC, so I haven't never run into them.
Let me quickly gift you them.
Gotcha. Reset game.
Yeah, we had to reset. This actually happens a lot more on Fallout 4 than it does, and it only really happens when you run mods.
Well, I mean, of course, you run mods.
Yeah, when you're running like the base game mods for Fallout 4.
Nostalgia.
It will lag the hell out of it.
Remember when the Xbox 360's like startup used to be like, ooh, look the future.
Yeah.
And now it's like, hey, look how old it is.
What happened?
We got older.
No. Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't know why I let that play out for as long as it did.
Look, you signed into Xbox.
I did. Bethesda Softworks.
ZeniMax.
Me, what I wish I looked like.
New Vegas.
No, you can find like a special variation of that armor in Honest Hearts.
The Ranger armor.
Yeah.
I like that Ranger armor. It does look cool.
Yeah. Which is also the guy who protected the kid's armor.
Yeah.
Like all the modern shit is pretty much his, because he was the only one that had any knowledge of it, obviously.
Yeah. But essentially the tribals are
what melee weapon? New melee weapons were in this game.
What the what?
Oh, if I remember correctly, wasn't there like a new melee weapon you can get in this DLC? Or am I just crazy?
It looks like I think a few.
Yeah.
I know you could get some like tribal clubs or something. I didn't really explore like the weapons, mainly just what I'm right now is actually the 45 pistol.
I mean, the power pencils were so pretty.
I actually like the look of this pistol.
Can I say something? Despite not being backed into the type of weapon, into a specific weapon, the weapons in fucking Dead Money are broken.
The weapons are broken as shit.
Yeah, they're fucking just.
Isn't that the hard one though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That probably makes
The
sense.
weapons are broken.
Like as soon as you like were over with the game, done with like not the game, but with the DLC, you were like ostensibly just had OP weapons.
Yeah. So essentially, right now with the dead horses, they're having us. This entire DLC is just grabbing a bunch of stuff for the tribals. Now, the dead horses who are run by Joshua Graham.
Yeah.
And then there's the Sorrows who are run by another new Canaanite, Daniel. Now, Josh and Daniel have two very different approaches to their way of dealing situations. Joshua Graham does not like killing, but he does it because he thinks he's doing what's best because of the White Leg's ruthlessness. And he wants to fight against the White Legs. Daniel is more of a pacifist. He doesn't want to fight the White Legs. He will if his life depends on it. But he wants
to try to make peace before.
Yes, but the main story of this game is trying to make a decision. Do you side with the Dead Horses and Joshua Graham in keeping the tribals in Zion by eliminating the White Legs? Or do you side with Daniel and get the Sorrows out of Zion Valley? Because that's their ultimate goal. That's Daniel's ultimate goal, is to move the Sorrows tribals from Zion Valley to a place called the Grand Staircase.
Symbolic.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I heard you correctly. Josh Graham, he doesn't like fighting, but he'll do it.
He says himself that I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just another job.
Okay. So okay, he's more of the utilitarian approach to it then, whereas I already forgot his name. I'm sorry. Daniel. He's more of the moral approach to it, humanitarian approach to it. Yeah. Okay.
The nice friendly dogs.
That is friendly dog.
Yes. At that point right there. Actually, I don't even think I was working for the animal shelter when I recorded this.
No,
you recorded this like a long time ago.
Working
I was
wood mill or something.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't just at. I like to think though at that point my kennel tech side took over, and I had to kill those geckos to protect the dog.
Well, good for you. Oh, yo, no! Whoa! You were about to go against everything you just said. There you go. No, don't do it.
No, the mongrel is immediately hostile. The mongrel is more like a wolf.
Oh, this is not dog.
The mongrel is more like a wolf. Okay, there's a lot going on at once right here.
Yeah, I can tell. I thought it was just gonna be one of those moments where, you know, there is a lot of things going on at the same time. It was a misinput. Calm down. You calm the fuck down.
Fog of war. I'm stressed.
Yeah. Okay. That was
just ignore the fact that I shot the dog.
Shh. You don't have to say it out loud.
Rewrite history.
Oh man.
Yeah, a lot happened at once. I shot geckos. I ran into a white leg. A dog started attacking me. A coyote started attacking me. A legion of mongrels started attacking me. Follow shot for some reason stopped following me.
So when you do enter that sort of like bullet time, choose
Vats.
which limb, is that a button press or is that automatic?
Yeah, it's a button press.
It's a button
You
press.
I believe you press the right bumper
Okay.
To enter VATS.
to enter VATS, and then you use the thumbstick to choose a body part, and then you press the right trigger.
You can also use the D-pad if you want.
I never use the
Okay.
D-pad. And then you press the right trigger to mark how many times you want to shoot or knife that area, and then you press A, and then...
Which is determined by your AP stats.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I did notice you were firing it just like if it were a normal first-person shooter.
You'll notice, by the way, I tend to click the VATS button a lot.
It's because, it's, in all honesty, how well the first person mode is made in this game is not great, and it's even worse in third person.
I see.
Yeah.
So at least that mechanic's there, right? Yeah.
Yes. The Mysterious Stranger.
I think when I first played this, I literally just went all guns. Just pistols.
Oh, so this is how leveling up is done. Okay.
Yeah.
You get to choose.
Yes.
The
Mysterious Stranger.
The Mysterious Stranger. It basically just gives your character a chance to just have a mysterious stranger show up and kill your opponent.
Yeah, it's a perk. The essential of just you have a percentage chance a person shows up, shoots them, it's an insta kill.
Okay, I want to see that, but it's just a merchant from Resident Evil 4.
It's a murderous merchant, basically.
It's always just you, I want to see that, but it's the merchant of Resident Evil 4.
I mean, come on, that sounds hilarious, doesn't it?
I think it's also, pay for the part that you just really love Resident Evil 4.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite game of all time, but...
the other part there that I liked was, I think it was called And Stay Back, which is with shotguns, you have a percentage chance of knocking them down. If you shoot them with a shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Which will give you a better chance to shoot them, if they're down.
Gotcha. And then also the weight capacity thing. I was not aware that was a mechanic in the first place.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well,
Okay, so
just standardly, if you have a weight capacity, if you exceed that, you then walk slower.
Oh, it even affects your walking speed. Okay.
Yes, but typically...
okay, so the way it kind of works is you have a certain amount of weight you can carry before it starts affecting you. Because as soon as you get past that weight amount of weight you can carry, your character will start moving slower and all that shit. But before that, they can pretty much carry as much as they want without any adverse effects.
Okay.
Use a sledgehammer. My guy, why didn't you just use a sledgehammer?
I don't know. What do you think of the melee combat in this game just generally?
I mean, just
it's alright.
Surely.
The melee combat's alright, I just prefer to use guns, typically.
Gotcha.
It's just as awkward as the shooting. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Just as awkward? Okay.
Actually, no, I the melee only run.
Yeah. It's still out. Oh, I'm just now realizing those geckos are as tall as the people here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're fucking huge.
Yikes.
They're very huge, yeah. That's what nuclear mutation does.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, I could tell that they were mutated. I just couldn't tell beforehand how huge they were, because now we're in a closed indoor space and I can actually see things relative to the items around it. But outside,
everybody here is a midget. They're only 4 feet.
Yeah. So the things that are needed by, mostly Daniel and the Saros, they needed a compass. So we found a compass in that crashed bus we were at. and essentially I was just able to use my repair skill to fix it.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay, since let's talk about skills and what's our favorite builds that we've currently done.
The builds I've done so far.
Yes.
So I've kind of I've focused, and this is my typical playthrough.
What's your favorite? Is what I said.
Oh, my favorite build?
Yeah, that you currently done.
The Lord Death of Murder Mountain build.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Which is
just 10 strength, 7 endurance, 10 agility, and 10 luck, and then I believe it's 1 intelligence, 1 charisma, and 1 perception.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I really love the fucking pistol one that I did. Watchers use nothing but pistol and revolvers.
Yeah.
Also, was that house the house we were in the beginning of the game?
No.
No.
No. Okay. The furniture was just set up very similar.
I mean,
Yeah.
it could be just copy and paste, but I doubt it. It didn't look
Maybe.
similar to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Not by
Essentially, we just needed to go into that house to grab walkie-talkies.
Gotcha.